Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Banjo Kazooie. Let's see where we are. Ah, we're here. We are still in Treasure Trove Cove. We just defeated Nipper, and we're gonna head on back out. Quite a big shell, much larger on the inside than it is on the outside. Alright, what have I got here? Are there any notes up here? No, just feathers? Excuse me, sir. Thank you. Shock jump disc. Oh yeah, that's the one move that you have to learn here. Or two moves. I think there's two moves. Oh, alright. Ooh, that's kind of a hassle to get those notes. Oh, I remember those dang clams. They eat your items if they attack you. I think I remember how to do this. Is there a thing under here? Oh, there it is. Ah, no! He's one slow swimmer, I tell ya. Alright, Banjo. Let's go return that treasure. Yeah, throw it somewhere. Ah, there we go. Jeez. His voice though. Yeah, there we go. The music's quite catchy. Alright. Off to spin, spin, spin. Alright, so let's climb up here real quick and learn this move. There we go. Big chance, chicken legs. Time for you to fly. Alright. Banjo, get off the... Go, jeez. The Salty Hippo. That's his boat's name. That's kind of fun. With the shock jump spring. Nice. My legs are tired. All two of them. Nice. Alright, so let's go down here real quick. This is the this room is kind of pretty cool. It's the cheat code room. You go in there and you can enter in cheat codes. Not like anything crazy, but like pretty simple cheat codes. Like you can make his head big or his feet big. You know, your typical N64 cheats. This is I just remember how to do this, but in case you don't know, it's on the side there. You just have to spell out Banjo Kazooie. Where's the K? Is there a K? Is there another A? Here we go. Is there another O? O? Ah. Alright. That was easy. 3 down, 7 to go. A game this old should not be this polished. In comparison to most new games nowadays, where there's glitches and all that stuff, it just doesn't seem like there's any glitches ever in these older games. Or at least not as prevalent, or you just don't find them. I just don't understand what happened exactly. I guess people just got lazy when they were making games and just kind of lost their flair. I don't need that thing. What's interesting about the crabs is if you just attack them normally, like with a roll or something, it only gives you 1 honeycomb, but if you slam on them like that, it gives you 2. It's kind of an interesting little tip there for you, in case you didn't know. Either I'm just completely blinded by nostalgia, or this game is just held up quite phenomenally in comparison to older games. Other older games, maybe. Alright. 6 left. And what's also cool, and what's, you know, kind of common in these older platformers is, they do a donut style of level, which is like, it's all centered around one, like, large centerpiece. So in this case, it's the mountain. And, you know, it's very common, for some odd reason, that's the case. In new platforms nowadays, it's not really that way. It's very open world-esque. It's very, you know, very, very, very spread out, which is fine, but it's just doesn't give you the same linear feel. You kind of get lost. Like Yooka-Laylee suffered a lot from that. It was almost none of it had that central, you know, that central location for you to always refer back to. There we go. Oh yeah, okay. I do not want to get in the water right now. I know what's down there. Snacker. He's probably respawned about now, let's be honest. There we go. And it's like the puzzles were simple. They were still fun. They weren't very challenging. They were just kind of there. It wasn't insanely difficult or anything. But with, you know, newer platformers, kind of like I'm just trying to think of an example besides Ukulele, because I love the game and I don't want to rag on it. Nothing's coming to mind. I'll think of something eventually, and I'll say it. But for now, I'm just gonna say Ukulele because it's the same people who made it, and I guess they were just going for a different type of feel. I just don't think it got communicated as well with the fan base. One more. And this is going entirely off of memory and slight intuition because you don't really have to know this game in order to kind of just know where to go, you know? Ah! I can't even see! Give me that. Not too many left on that end. Anything cool down there? No, that token might as well get it. Anything else over here? No? Let's get out of here. Okay. Ah, yes. I can get back up here, so might as well go down here. I'm just looking for notes right now. Just want to make sure I get every note, every little collectible for now. Eggs? I don't need eggs right now. I might as well just gather the rest of these. Let's see, what's another... Okay, so the new Super Mario games, right? For example, Odyssey. Now that game doesn't really suffer because it's a fantastic game, but it just has a completely different style of gameplay in comparison to your other platformers. For example, instead of it being central around a large mechanic, which is this mountain, for example, or in the last game, it was the Termite Hill. That game entirely focuses on, the new move, the new mechanic of that area, or, the new enemy that you have to take control over using Cappy. So that game is very mechanic-based, this one is very level design-based. Both are strengths in their own ways, but they're just different. And I guess it's kind of hard to recapture a lot of this stuff because it was from your childhood. Where was I going with this? Oh well. Do I have to raise that up somehow? How do I raise that up? Ah, let's get that egg, shall we? Yeah! Ah, you'll never find me now. I'm literally right next to you. Okay. What? What's the deal? There we go. How are we doing? 7 out of 10. Alright, we're almost there. I guess I gotta remember how to raise that up somehow. I just don't remember. Well, let's go through the central area now. Through the mountain. Because I believe we've taken care of everything down below. Must be Gruntilda's booty. Touch it if you dare. Kind of missed what she said, but oh well. Alright, what do we got? Let's head this way. Get this stray note that's just sitting here. 8 more. I believe the rest of the 8 are up here. Eggs. More eggs. Where's the... There should be a Jinjo or something. If I remember correctly. Eggs? Ah, there's that Jinjo. So, what's funny about the Jinjo character is, in Banjo Kazooie, the next game that I'll be playing on this channel, maybe after Majora's Mask, is they had a multiplayer mode where it was just like GoldenEye, had the exact same like controls and whatnot, just slightly different. But you could choose characters, and one of the characters you could choose is a Jinjo. And the Jinjo was smaller than the rest of the characters, so it was a lot harder to hit, and it had extremely fast speed. So if you compared it to GoldenEye, the Jinjo was the odd job of Banjo Kazooie. Kind of fun. And I believe that should be the next. Alright, here we go. So that's all notes and all jiggies. Thank you, Banjo. Alright, folks. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Talk to you later. Bye.